always crypto positive. Today, I'm a little concerned that, a lot of our viewers and a lot of people that are newer to the market might just have gotten turned off by what happened. Um, I was thinking about it a lot, even from my own standpoint this morning as it was happening to me. I thought, wow, this is a rough ride. This really hurts. And my stomach was churning. Like when it hit 37 and 36 and 35, my stomach began to really hurt. When it went lower than that, I thought, okay, how far could this thing possibly go? Will it break down under 30? And ironically enough, it didn't go under 30. And if it did, I didn't see that happen. But I think for newcomers, it's a big question because this could be a big turnoff for people. But we have seen the stock market crash, and yet everybody's still in the stock market invested one way or another. If they work, they have a 401k or an IRA, they are involved in the stock market one way or another. Um, and crashes are normal parts and normal cycles of markets, in my opinion. This one was a big one, and it hurt. But at the same time, you could see it as a good or you could see it as a bad. I personally saw it as a huge buying opportunity and doubled down on my portfolio. So I saw it, well, it was hurting my stomach and I was lamenting all the losses I was experiencing down as the price was going down. I thought to myself, don't look at it that way. Look at the future. You know where Bitcoin's going. You know where the crypto market's going. Now's your chance to double down. So I put more money into the market. How did it work for you?
Well, yeah, I mean, I have a good long-term outlook and, taking it day by day and watching things and trying to be nimble and clear-sighted. But the advice that I would give people who might have been interested in crypto but are now freaked out by how much it can crash is the same advice that I would give before this, which is only invest the amount of money that you're willing to lose. Because if you're willing to lose it, then you're not going to sweat it. I had a friend of mine who a year ago, when when prices were still very low, and that's when I started investing heavily in crypto because it was the bear market. That was the time to get in. The best time to get in. It's debatable when necessarily you should be getting in because prices are down low now. But anyway, the point is back then, I talked about how I was starting to invest into it pretty well and talking to him about it. He was pretty knowledgeable about crypto, but wouldn't put a dime in. And I asked him, how come you wouldn't just put like $100 or something
Right.
that is not a big deal just to see what happens? And he was a little wishy-washy about it. He's like, yeah, maybe I should. I don't know, maybe not. And he didn't. And then a few months later, he was like, I should have listened to you. And I was like, yeah, well, you would have had like $1,000, at this point. Um, so that's really my advice for anybody. Like, okay, yeah, I mean, the cryptos are volatile. They have crazy swings in different directions. If you don't have, your rent or your life savings invested in it, then it's not a big deal. You can just see what happens. And for each person, that's going to be a different amount. Maybe for one person, it's $100. Maybe it's 1,000. Maybe it's 10,000, where it's not that big of a deal. But whatever it is, like this shouldn't keep somebody from getting into it. It just should make them think about what is the right amount to get in at.
Sounds great. If you like what we're talking about, hit the like button below and go ahead and subscribe while you're at it so you can get more great videos like this. Thank you so much, Dean.
Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.